My name is Adebutu, representing Premier Lotto Limited. A lot of things have been spoken today, and there are lots of misconceptions. So I believe we should be given an opportunity to set all these things right. So I will crave the indulgence of the committee to please be patient and listen to all we have to say so you can understand exactly this industry. Thank you very much. No, I'm setting the groundwork, so I don't want to speak for 2 minutes and then I get cut off. So please. I apologize, sir, but you know, sir, I apologize, but you know, for years and years we've been painted black, and it just upsets you. Now, let me just give a background of, if we look at the lower class, a lot of explain a bit how this goes. Okay. For each lotto game, you have a machine where you draw 5 numbers from 90 numbers, and those are the winning numbers. Okay? When we all started this business, or when my company started this business 15 odd years ago, we relied on numbers that were drawn on machines in Ghana. And that is what you call Ghana games. The machines that were drawn in Ghana. Over time, the industry has evolved. So as of today, my company has 6 games a day. Out of those 6 games, only 1 is a machine drawn in Ghana. The other 5 are machines that are owned by Premier Lotto that are drawn in Nigeria. Okay, so we have to understand the concept of this Ghana game, because everybody believes that this Ghana game is all or none, which is totally false. Less than 10% of my company's revenue is Ghana games. That is it. Now, a lot of figures were being quoted, but they are wrong figures, in the sense that if Dangote sells 1 billion naira, is Dangote's profit 1 billion naira? It's not. In the lotto today, everything we sell, 60% of our sales is winnings. 25% of our sales is commission to our agents that sell the sales. A lot of us have foreign technical partners. We have to pay our foreign technical partners. A lot of us have expenses. We have to pay our expenses. At the end of the day, when you take all your sales, less than 10% of the sales remains as your gross earnings. Out of that 10%, you have to pay the National Lottery Trust Fund. Okay? There's a court case now between the federal government and the state government on who has jurisdiction over gaming. It's still in court today. Federal governments are claiming, state governments are claiming. So you pay federal government, you pay state government. After that, you pay company income tax. So what remains for us as operators? But we are painted in this light that we are thieves, we are just packing money, and we are putting all the money in our pockets. If we make 1 billion naira, after we pay everything, we'll be lucky if we go home with 3-4% of that money. That is one, sir. 2, for over 20 years, we've been doing this business peacefully. Everybody uses the Ghana games, results from the Ghana draws, and you use the results from your own in-house games. And we've been paying government revenue on everything, both the Ghana games and our in-house games. So government was never ever leaking any revenue. We paid on both Ghana games and our in-house games. 2-3 years ago, a new company joined the business, Western Lotto. And we're all doing the business together. You were using the Ghana game. You were doing your own in-house games too. Everybody was running smoothly. All of a sudden, out of the blue, a year ago, out of the blue, we all got court summons from Western Lotto. They were the ones that instigated the court case, that they had gone and they obtained some exclusive rights to run Ghana games in Nigeria. And all the other registrar, the office of the registrar was a party, the National Lottery Regulatory Commission was a party, and 23 other companies were parties to this. So you sued us to court, and we responded, and the court case was going on. All of a sudden, out of the blue, we now hear that a settlement has been reached. 25 people are involved in the case, have been sued for a case. And then the plaintiff and one of the defendants say they reached terms of settlement and it's binding on everybody else. I am not a lawyer, but even with my own layman's sense, if 5 of us are fighting and want to make up, all 5 of us must sit down and say, okay, we agree, this is the terms of settlement for this fight. Not that 2 people will go and say, this is the terms of settlement and it's binding on all of you. Okay. Now, what is the terms of settlement? You give, as of today, everything I pay goes 100% to the federal government of Nigeria. Now you say you give terms of settlement where, number 1, an operator becomes a regulator. Because you say you are going to appoint a consultant, and the consultant is going to be presented by a regulator. So a regulator becomes, an operator becomes the regulator. That's number 1. Number 2, today I pay my money to the National Lottery Trust Fund. The terms of settlement says I will pay my money to a consultant. The consultant will take a commission and then it will give the balance to the government. Is that fair? Is that what we are saying about raising revenue for the government? The terms of settlement are there. And then thirdly, this case is in court. Why would we have a situation where the National Lottery Regulatory Commission will go and take a back channel and say, no, forget the case that is in court. We have reached a settlement and we are giving the reliefs that have been sought in court to the plaintiff, and all of you must obey. Is that the way it works? So these are the issues we have been having. And rather than all these things being tackled, all we just get is bang, bang, lottery operators are thieves, lottery operators are this, lottery operators are that. I'll tell you something today, sir. We the lottery operators, we are doing a lot of job for the federal government. Between all of us, easily we employ over 1 million youths. If those 1 million youths were unemployed, what would they be doing to the country today? We give hope to the masses. My dad says the lottery is the stock exchange of the common man. If you play today, you do not win, and you hear that your friend has won 24,000 or your friend has won 2.4 million, rather than go to crime, rather than get desperate, you say, okay, maybe it might be my own turn tomorrow. And we continue, and you continue to struggle along. So please, you need to give us the due recognition of what we are contributing to this country. And stop hammering us as if we are thieves. Stop hammering us as if we are just leeches that are sucking away. We contribute a lot to this country. And every time we sit down and we give us bad names, you are destroying the business. There are people, foreigners, that are ready to come and invest a huge amount of money in this industry. But every time we get this kind of negative press, people step back and say they are not interested anymore. You are saying that we're not making enough revenue. There's investment to be made. Billions of dollars of investment to be made. We cannot make it alone. People have to come from outside. But if there's no conducive atmosphere to do this business, people are not going to come. Then we'll continue to struggle. So please, I beg in the name of God, we are doing our best. We are contributing our best. When the lotto companies, when we do, our audited accounts are public knowledge. When we do our audited account at the end of the year, we go on with less than 5% of our total revenue. Less than 5%. Last year, between all arms of government, we paid over 5 billion naira as one company. And I'm sure all my other colleagues paid huge amounts like that. How many companies do that? But nobody will ever report that. Rather, they will report Burkina Faso is making this revenue. The sales you make is different from the profit. And it is the profit the government should be looking at, because it's out of that profit that we can keep government. Thank you very much.